So let's start the lecture 3 of our chapter States of Matter from class 11 Physical Chemistry section and take a quick glimpse of what all topics we are going to cover in today's session. First of all, we are going to cover the concept of mass, volume, pressure, temperature, density, and diffusion. Okay, these are some measurable properties of substance. Okay. Next, mass. Mass. The mass m of a gas sample is measure of the quantity of matter it contains. It's a measure of quantity of matter it contains. It can be measured experimentally. SI unit of mass is kilogram. That is 1 kilogram is 10 raised to the power 3 grams. The mass of gas is related to number of moles. Okay, where number of moles can be defined in three forms: mass in grams upon the molar mass in grams, that is m by m, where m is the mass of the substance to be considered in grams and capital M is the molar mass of that substance. Second is the number of moles can be calculated by dividing the number of molecules present in specified amount of gas by Avogadro number. Well, Avogadro's number is Na is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. Okay. If we consider certain amount of gas, then the number of molecules present in that gas divided by Avogadro's number, we will get our number of moles as well by this formula. While a third is based on volume. The volume of gas in liters at standard temperature and pressure conditions. Okay, वॉल्यूम ऑफ गैस जो एक कंटेनर या जिस अमाउंट ऑफ गैस को हमें कंसिडर करना है उसका वॉल्यूम लीटर्स में कंसिडर करेंगे एट स्टैंडर्ड टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर कंडीशंस when we will divide it by 22.414 liters of at standard temperature and pressure. These are the three ways of calculating number of moles. The first is divide the mass of the of the considered gas upon the molar mass of the gas. It can even be calculated by dividing number of molecules by Avogadro number, and it is even equal to volume of considered gas in liters at STP divided by 22.414 liters at STP. These three ways are useful for calculating number of moles in case of a gas. Okay, we are studying measurable properties of gases. The first one was mass. Second is volume. In case of volume of a sample of a gas is the amount of space it occupies. कितना amount of space जिस कंटेनर में हमने गैस को भरा है, जितना स्पेस वो ऑक्यूपाई कर रहा है उसे हम वॉल्यूम कहते हैं. इट इज एक्सप्रेस इन टर्म्स ऑफ डिफरेंट यूनिट्स लाइक लीटर, मिलीलीटर, क्यूबिक सेंटीमीटर, क्यूबिक मीटर और डेसीमीटर क्यूब, डीएम क्यूब. ऐसा यूनिट ऑफ द वॉल्यूम इज क्यूबिक मीटर. ठीक है, m cube is the SI unit of volume. Okay, most commonly used measure to measure the volume of gas is decimeter cube or liter, while 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, which is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, which is equal to 1 dm cube या decimeter cube. ठीक है, 1 meter cube is equal to 10 raised to the power 3 dm cube, which is equal to 10 raised to the power 3 liter, and 10 raised to power 6 centimeter cube, 10 raised to the power 6 ml milliliter. ओके, ये याद रखना है सिर्फ कन्वर्जन. ठीक है, कि 1 लीटर 1000 ml के मिलीलीटर के बराबर होता है, जो कि बराबर होता है 1000 cm³ एंड विच इज इक्वल टू 1 dm³. ओके, नेक्स्ट, pressure. Pressure is defined as force per unit area. Force per unit area को हम pressure कहते हैं, ठीक है. Pressure of a gas is measured with manometer and atmospheric pressure is measured by barometer. Okay, these are two kinds of devices used to measure the pressure of a gas. If we want to measure the pressure of gas, of certain gas, we do it using manometer, ठीक है. और अगर मुझे एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर को नापना होगा तब मैं किसका यूज करूंगा, बैरोमीटर. ओके, ऐसा यूनिट ऑफ प्रेशर इज पास्कल और न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square, which is equivalent to 1 kg meter inverse square inverse, second square inverse. Okay, well, 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to the power 5 Pascal. ठीक है. The bar is now replacing the standard atmospheric ATM as the most convenient unit of pressure. While 1 atmospheric pressure is defined as 76 centimeter of Hg. Hg is mercury. Okay, which is equal to 760 mm of Hg. ठीक है, टॉर्म के अंदर 760 टॉर as 1 torr 1 mm of Hg. 1 ATM is equal to 101.325 kilopascals, that is 101325 pascal, while 1.01325 into 10 raised to power 5 Newton meter square is equivalent to 1.01325 bar. ओके, समझ आया. उन्होंने क्या था, 1 atmospheric 76 सेंटीमीटर ऑफ Hg, वो अलग केस में टॉर के कन्वर्जन के लिए बताया गया. इस 760 टॉर एज 1 टॉर इज इक्वल टू 1 mm Hg, ठीक है. उसके बाद 1 एटमॉस्फेयर को 1 एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर इज इक्विवेलेंट टू 101.325 किलो पास्कल. वेल, अब मैं किलो का 10 रेज़ टू पावर 3 से इस टर्म को मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो 1 ATM इज इक्वल टू 101.325 पास्कल. वेल, पास्कल का यूनिट किसके साथ इक्विवेलेंट है, इट्स न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर. यस, सो 1 ATM इज इक्वल टू 1.01325 into 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter square. While this 1 ATM now gets 1.103 10 raised to power 5, ठीक है. ठीक है, ये देखो 10 raised to power 5 पे यानी पास पे 1 बार 1.01 10 raised to power 5 या 1 into 10 raised to power 5 न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर, यानी कि पास्कल ही हो गया. तो ये किसके बराबर हो गया, ये हो गया 1 बार के बराबर. और टू बी मोर प्रिसाइज इज 1.01325 बार के बराबर है 1 atmospheric pressure. That's why it's changing its state. Okay, next, temperature. Temperature, it is a property of an object that determines in which energy will flow when the object is in contact with other objects. In scientific, temperature, okay, is a property of an object that determines direction in which energy will flow when that object is contact with other. ठीक है, अगर मैंने दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स को कंसिडर किया, ठीक है, इसका टेम्परेचर हमने T1 कंसिडर किया, एंड आई कंसिडर एन सेकेंड ऑब्जेक्ट एंड आई कंसिडर, ओके, ये फर्स्ट है, ये सेकेंड है. अगर मैंने T2 कंसिडर किया, इसका टेम्परेचर है T2, and if I bring them in close contact with each other, then if T1 is greater than T2, if T1 is greater than T2, the direction of flow of energy, with which energy will flow, yeah, direction of flow of energy is from higher to lower. That means from 1 to 2 the energy will flow and they will try to attain an equilibrium in their temperature. And if T2 is greater than T1, then the energy will flow from 2 to 1. So in order to they acquire an equilibrium at respect of their temperature with each other. In scientific measurement, temperature T is measured either on the Celsius scale, that is degree Celsius, or the Kelvin scale, that is K. Note that degree sign is not used in Kelvin unit. SI unit of temperature for gas is Kelvin. The Celsius and Kelvin scales are related by expression. T is temperature in Kelvin is equal to temperature in degree Celsius, plus we add the constant of 273.15. So let's consider some examples. What will be the temperature in Kelvin when T degree Celsius is 0 degree Celsius? It will be 0 plus 273.15. ठीक है, यहाँ पर मैं ब्लू से लिखता हूँ इस साइड पे. अगर मेरा टेम्परेचर टी नॉट डिग्री सेल्सियस वॉज 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस, अब मेरा टी नॉट डिग्री सेल्सियस इज 1 डिग्री सेल्सियस, so my T temperature in Kelvin becomes 1 plus 273.15, which is 274.15 Kelvin. Okay, that's how it works. Next, we are done even with temperature. Now we are going to see what is density. It's basically a ratio of mass over volume, or it can be, it is a mass per unit volume. Okay, this is the formula. SI unit of density is kg per meter cube. In case of gases, relative density is measured with respect to hydrogen gas, and is called vapor density. Molar mass divided by 2. ये formula है. ठीक. Next is diffusion. In case of gases, rate of diffusion of two or more gases is measured by given formula, that is volume of a gas diffused upon time required for diffusion. मैंने अगर, ठीक है, if I consider this is container 1, this is container 2, and we have a tap here. Okay, here I have filled particles of, wait, we will make it some colorful. Yeah, these are particles of gas 1, these are particles of gas 2. ठीक है, this is gas 1, this is gas 2. Now we have to find the rate of diffusion of ठीक है. अगर मैंने टाइम को एट t इज इक्वल टू 0 पे मैंने ये टैप ओपन किया, if I open this tap, what will happen? Each molecules will try to collab with each other. Basically, they will try to diffuse. They will try to merge with each other. So after few time, or after at time t is equal to t, okay, we will draw the diagram again for the time t is equal to t, and the tap is not applied. Okay, we will consider here 3 colors. First, okay, that's the way. At this is at t is equal to t. What happened? Some particles और कुछ particles का merging हो गया, वो merge होके diffuse, the process of diffusion take place. So the yellow one, gas 1 and gas 2 when mixed together, they form this green color का some compound. देखो merging हुआ ना उनके बीच में, t is equal to t तक. This is the process of diffusion. ये कितने वॉल्यूम में हुआ? इस जो गैस का वॉल्यूम जो डिफ्यूज होके, ठीक है, डिफ्यूज होने के बाद जो ब्लू कलर में कन्वर्ट हुआ उसका वॉल्यूम ठीक है, उसका वॉल्यूम डिवाइडेड बाय टी माइनस जीरो, इनिशियल टाइम एंड फाइनल, टी आई एंड टी एफ, इनिशियल टाइम एंड फाइनल टाइम। ओके, ये है आपका रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन। वेट, विल राइट इट मोर क्लियरली। ठीक है, मतलब जो वाले मॉलिक्यूल जो इधर ब्लू में कन्वर्ट हुए, यानी कि जो मॉलिक्यूल्स का डिफ्यूजन हुआ, उन मॉलिक्यूल्स का वॉल्यूम दैट इज वी अपॉन टी फाइनल माइनस टी इनिशियल, that is v by t minus 0, that is v by t. This is of diffused particles or molecules, ठीक है, upon t. This gives me my rate of diffusion. The SI unit of rate of diffusion is obvious है, वॉल्यूम बाय टाइम है, तो आइदर मीटर क्यूब बाय सेकेंड होगा या सेंटीमीटर क्यूब बाय सेकेंड होगा, isn't it? Yes. So here we end up today's session. Please subscribe to my channel and download the notes from the description below. Till then, thank you.